Hey Sarah, just a quick tutorial on how to add, edit, and delete blog posts from your website. Pretty simple process. Just thought I would document this for you so you can refer back to it if you need to. So this is your public facing website. This is the blog page. And in a separate tab, I also have open your admin portal dashboard. You don't need to worry about the link to this or the credentials. I will send this to you after your website is live. But basically, what the admin portal is a simple interface from which you will enter a username and a password. You're then directed to this dashboard page, which is pretty powerful. It will let you control just about every aspect of your website. So this is what you'll see every time you log into the dashboard, and everything that you need is going to be over here in this black bar on the left. For the purposes of this little demonstration, we're going to click on Posts. This is where all of your blog posts reside. You can see here are your 6 placeholder blog posts. We're going to get rid of all of these, but before we do, I'm going to show you how you can sort of edit things if you like. So if you want to, for any reason, maybe hide a blog post, like right now all 6 of them are visible on the website, you can just hover over the article in question and click Quick Edit. And here you'll see the title of the article, the date it was published, the category that was in, which probably won't apply to you because your articles will probably all just be uncategorized, although you can create specific categories for articles and categorize them accordingly. But so here all we need to do is click on this drop down here, and then we set it to draft, and then we click update. And what you'll see is it says draft after that. So if we toggle back over to the main website and we refresh the screen, you'll see that the one that we set as draft is now hidden. So if you ever want to hide a blog article, that's how you do it. To delete blog articles, all you would need to do is either hover over it and click on trash, or you can do a bulk action, but it's pretty simple just to hover over any article and click on trash. So what that does is it actually places it in the trash folder in case you ever need to reference it again or restore it. I will warn you though that anything that's in the trash folder gets automatically purged after 30 days, so don't store anything there that you intend to use again. If you intend to use something again or you're not sure, just set it as draft and it will stay in this live feed here, but it won't show up on the website. It'll just be set as draft. So we're just going to get rid of the remaining 5 placeholder articles. And I'm actually going to do it the quick way. I'm going to click this little box which highlights all of the articles. Under bulk actions, I'm going to click on move to trash, and then I'm going to click apply. That basically wipes them all out and places them all in the trash folder. So there's nothing here on the live website. If we toggle back over and we refresh our screen, it says no posts are found because we've just trashed them all. So here's how we add a new post. It's pretty simple. You just click on Add New. First thing it's going to do is ask you for a title. I'm just going to copy that directly from your Word article. Copy directly and paste it in there. And then for the actual body of the blog article, I'm going to also copy that over from your Word document and paste it in here. You can see that the line breaks are the same as they were in your Word document, which obviously won't look quite right on the website. So I'm just going to get rid of these unnecessary line breaks by putting my cursor there and hitting delete, and that brings that up to the correct line. I'm just going to do this for all of it. Obviously, if you want to make a line break, you just hit enter. Okay. Obviously, this you can format just like a Word document and massage it to look the way that you want it to. You can see at the very end here, you also included in your Word document a link that goes to how to marry process management and AI. So I'm just going to copy that link from your Word document. To make it show up on this blog post, you just highlight the words that you want to link. You click this little button here. This is the link button, and you paste in the link here. I'm also going to click this little gear icon and tell it to open the link in a new tab so that people aren't taken away from your website in the same window tab to the new article. It just opens it in a new window. So I'm going to click update. And then from here, you can just click publish if you don't care about having an image with it. But I always like to make sure that there's some image, even if it's just a generic image, to include in your article. Adding the image is a pretty simple process. So before you hit publish, you just scroll down, and under featured image, you click on set featured image. It's going to bring up your image library. The image that we want to use doesn't exist in the library yet. You need to upload it. So I click on upload files, and then it asks you where you want to get the file from. You click select files. You find it on your desktop or wherever it happens to be. I just grabbed the picture from the link in the article. I click on open. It's going to upload that image to your media library. You say set featured image, and there it is now. So that's really all that you need to do. You just click on publish after that, and it'll think for a second. And then it says the post has been published. So if we click on posts, we see that the article we just added has been published. So I'm going to toggle back over to the website. I'm going to hit refresh, and hopefully that new one is there. There it is. Pretty simple. So if we click on that, then it's going to take you to that page specific to that article that we just added with the picture and the title and the description. We can see here that this line break looks a little messed up, so I can actually show you how to fix that. So we toggle back over to the admin portal, click on the title of the article. Well, this looks right. Sometimes it's beneficial to click on the text tab. The visual tab should be what is publicly facing. This should be like a WYSIWYG editor to show you exactly what you'll see. The text is what's going on behind the scenes, and we can see behind the scenes that there's an unnecessary line break. So I'm going to click on delete here, hit the space bar, and that's going to just bring things up correctly. And then I'm going to hit publish or update. Then I'm going to toggle back over to the website. I'm going to refresh again, and hopefully that unnecessary line break went away. So we can see that here's your whole article, the title, the picture, the article itself, and then there's a link that says how to marry process management and AI. If we click on the link, it opens it in a new tab and it takes you to the article. So we can see that it's pretty simple. I'm just going to close this and go back to the admin portal. I'm going to click on add new post, and we're going to add the second one. Copied from your Word document and pasted right in here, what's in a huddle. The content of the article, once again, will be taken directly from your Word document. So I copied it from the Word document. And to make things easier, rather than using the visual tab, I'm going to go to the text tab, and I'm going to paste it in here. And it'll show you everything exactly as it's going on. So basically, I'm going to do the same thing, just clean up the line breaks. Okay, that looks good. You once again had several links. I'm just going to find those links and copy them in 1 second here. Okay, I've copied the link to the book, which was your first link. To make things easier, I'm going to go back to the visual tab so that I can add a link. And I'm going to find where the link is. Here it is, Daily Management to Execute Strategy. I'm going to highlight that whole thing. I'm going to click the little link icon. I'm going to enter the link to the book. I'm going to make sure it opens in a new tab. I'm going to click Update, and now it's linked. There's one more link as well. It's the same link, but in a different spot. So you said you can't, however, use this book. So I'm going to highlight the words, this book. I'm going to click on the link icon again. I'm going to paste the same link in. I'm going to hit the gear. I'm going to tell it to open in a new tab. And that's it. And once again, you can choose whether you want to add like a little image to add some visual interest or not. Like I told you before, I always like to do that. So I'm actually just going to take the image from the book. I've already saved it to my computer. So if you scroll down a little bit and you say set featured image, once again, it's not in the library yet because we have to upload it. So we click on upload files. We say select file. We find the image in question. We say open, set featured image. There it is. And now we can publish. So once again, I'm going to toggle back over to the website. I'm going to click on blog. Now that second article has also been added.